What it do, what it do, what it do. Yes, indeed. It was I, your guy, AK Every Day. I am in the hot box today. Yeah. Trying to get some of the impurities out of my body. Last night enjoyed the fight. Um, those guys around my age. So if I had any plans on getting in the ring, um, that they helped me come to a conclusion that I have to be mindful who I'm in the ring with. First of all, Roy Jones and Mike Tyson, they were in the ring for 8 rounds, 8 2-minute rounds, mind you. And Roy Jones did everything that he could possibly do besides work Mike Tyson's corner um, to make sure that he didn't upset Mike Tyson. I've never seen a person in the ring try so hard not to upset the person that they're sparring with, an exhibition with. See, because exhibition pretty much is a sparring session. Exhibition is not a situation where no one is getting hit. And yes, it's possible to get cut. It's possible to get even to get hurt. It's possible because uh, you're throwing blows at someone's head or body, and you can hurt yourself um, at the same time by tracking and throwing punches at the opponent. But yesterday, all was well. No one seemed to get hurt. For a moment, there was a scary moment when they thought someone might have been cut. Um, for the most part, I think most of the people who've seen it, enjoyed seeing two legends get back in the ring and do their thing. You know, I fought for 15 years, and the last time I was in the boxing ring, I lost my first professional fight, and after that, I hung up the gloves, and it wasn't because I didn't think that I could win again. I hung up the gloves because I did not do all I could do to prepare to win my last fight. I hung up the gloves because I failed to live up to my own personal code, which was to be prepared to fight anybody in the gym. Prepared to fight and defeat anybody in the gym. That was my personal code. But on that day, I could not even, according to the judges, I was unable to defeat the person in the opposite corner. It was it was a rough match. I took some heavy shots. I was fighting a southpaw, and the person was approximately 10 pounds heavier than me, probably about 3 to 4 inches taller, more experienced, but he wasn't better than me. He was just better than me that day. And that was because he trained harder and he was more prepared than I was. In life, oftentimes we're going to find our opponents in a situation where they may outpoint us. They may be better prepared than us. So it's up to us to do our best, our absolute best to prepare. If you want to win, you have to practice. You have to be prepared. And oftentimes in sports, we give our all. We give our all, and sometimes when we lose, it's a good place where you have an opportunity to see a grown man cry. You know, I've never had that experience. I've never been moved by a loss in sports by the local city professional football, baseball team. Uh, I was a little ticked off when the Chicago Cubs lost the World Series years ago when the ball went into the stands and one of the fans um, kind of got in the way of the third baseman catching the ball. And actually, after that, I stopped watching baseball for a long time, but I didn't shed a tear. Um, what goals do you set for yourself? What games are you winning? Are you competing in life? Competition, healthy competition is a good thing. You know, uh, are you refusing to compete because and when I first started competing, the winner received a trophy or the winner received a medal. But then later on, I found that in sports, everybody started receiving the winners, the first place, second place, and even those who didn't place oftentimes received awards for getting out there competing. Now, it's not up to me to decide if that made the competition a little softer because everybody knew they was going to get a medal. But in some arenas, everybody's not a winner. Just because you get on the field to play doesn't automatically make you a winner. At the office, you have to compete. You got to go just as hard in your at the job or at work or at your business as you would if you were fighting for the championship, if you was competing for the NBA, NFL, baseball, all of them. You have to go hard. And you have to be prepared. So how prepared are you? Are you getting prepared? Are you ready to compete? Because it's very important to be competitive. Man or woman, compete. Play to win. I see you on the field, and I'll be rooting for you. If I've said anything today that that you can use, or somebody else can use it, please like and subscribe and share. I see you on the field to play on the winner stand. Peace.